Addiction and obesity ran in my family till it ran into me. Come on now. I used to struggle with addiction, but obesity, never. There was once I had been partying a lot in my dark days. Read the book. It was in my dark days. I went to a pool party. Been to this pool party plenty of times. It was a local pool party. They always got a DJ. It's cracking during the day. Walked up. Shorty was like, "Where'd your six-pack go?" I said, "Oh." I could see it from up here under certain lighting. I done fooled myself and thought I still had a six-pack. Once she said that, I said, "Oh, I ain't going back." Drop the dolphin emoji if you've been on your way to your body goals. Here's the thing, y'all. Okay? What's up, Karen? Okay? Here's the thing. If you look in the mirror, booty naked, not with all your push-ups on and your makeup on, boy, not with your, and the fellas, I see y'all with the baggy shirts with the tight sleeves, take that off. Butt naked in the mirror, okay? If you like what you see, you still got to choose yourself to maintain. I still got to choose I like what I see. But the thing about it is, once you get a growth mindset, you never get to where you want to go. You get somewhere, you're like, "Oh, I want bigger pecs." Now I'm like, "Oh, I'm jacked. Oh, I want bigger glutes." And then, hold up. Not for that reason. I'm just saying glutes are the foundation. I got other information about that. It's not, look, ooh, I want to have a dump truck. No, that ain't it. No, I just want to make sure it holds my hips up under my back while I'm 50, 60, 70, 80. What's up, Katie? I see a girly girl. I see a total. What do you do to cleanse your gut so your mouth don't smell like your butt? Ew. Come on now. And if you look in the mirror butt naked, what's up, Carol? And you don't like what you see, you still got to choose yourself to get gains. So why are we so different? We both own a journey. The journey is subjective. The destiny is objective. Just be most selective with your perspective. And if you need some direction to prevent self-neglection, tap in with the Choose Yourself community to boost your immunity and strengthen the unity. Come on now. Now, we're doing a challenge, okay? So if you got addiction problems, I'm telling you, this challenge has changed a lot of lives, and all the stories inspire me. I never broke free of toxins, instant gratification since I was little until this first challenge. Since I was born, I think. You probably the same way. Think about it. Tato. What's up, man? My fault. Think about it, okay? Think about this, if you agree. When you was younger, you liked sugar, cereal, processed foods, candy, pop. Then you got a little bit older, maybe you start taking allergy meds, ibuprofen, Benadryl, stuff to sleep. And you get a little bit older, you might have started smoking cigarettes or weed or started drinking. Some people drink at age 10. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. In Wisconsin, they drink every age. Well, out the womb, I think. I think the breast got 80 proof in it. Pretty sure. In Wisconsin. Then you grow up. You turn 18. I mean, this whole time, did you ever stop eating processed food? Think about it. Have you ever gone 30 days without fast food? 30 days without cereal? 30 days without something from a package, a chip? Even coffee can be processed. But have you gone 30 days without caffeine? 30 days without nicotine, without a pouch, without a patch? 30 days without a drink? 30 days without sleeping meds? 30 days without hitting a joint? When's the last time you did it all at the same time? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay. Then you get older. Then I went to college and I was drinking. Then even when I went sober for 18 months, after I started pulling myself out of my dark place, I was still smoking Black and Milds and drinking coffee. Yep, Black and Milds. They don't call me Black and Mild McFarlane, Black and Mild Born McFarlane for nothing. I'm just playing. Don't call me that. But I did smoke Black and Milds. So don't think I ain't been addicted. I've been addicted to a lot of things, okay? Substances too, all right? I was a partier. And I'm telling you, the foundation, the Choose Yourself process, the boundary bullseye, all the systems and methods in my book work for me and I put them into a package to provide to others. Now people in the CYC and online have been utilizing the tools, and now they're changing too. Now I'm going to take all these testimonials and stories from y'all and go on stages and tell other people, look, I ain't the only one. And that's the goal. And as more and more people tap in from around the world, I get more and more stories, and the movement becomes that more powerful. And hopefully other people can go speak too on behalf of their development, their story. You ain't got to talk about choose yourself. Talk about yourself. That is choosing yourself. All right? So, it's an opportunity to break free. If you never went 30 days without caffeine, nicotine, sugar, including honey and agave, look at Real with Sabrina. Come get you some. Not mine, though. I mean, go cook yourself some. Without sugar, honey and agave, liquor, weed, none. Nicotine, caffeine, no screens, meaning no games, no porn, and no excess screen time, like tap into your screen time. Okay? What's up, EA? And no excess shopping, no shopping sprees. Like, we got to think about what's going on in the brain. To boost our dopamine and gratitude, we need to do this little instant vice to then be able to be productive through the day. We get to the end of the day, and in order to deal with the transition and decompress, we need a vice. In order to wake up and get the day started, we need a vice. It's not about, oh, it's a little caffeine. Oh, it's just a little NyQuil. Oh, it's just a little. No, it's about you needing something external to be able to be the person that you are. And look, Hoopercorn said, once you break one habit, then you get the systems, you get the understanding, you get the results in place, knowing that it's possible. But this one right here, we're breaking free of all of them. No processed food, no gluten, no sugar at all, no liquor at all, no weed, no nicotine, none, no caffeine, no pre-workout, no coffee, no tea. Straight air, water, exercise, sleep. And you see, this is part of the balance. 1 day a week is 14.2%. If you eat 3 meals a day, which is kind of a lot, I usually eat 2 and about 4 shakes. If you eat 3 meals a day, then 3 meals a week would be 20%, 14.2. The balance is 80% healthy, 20% fun. It's not 80-20 in a day. It's 80-20, I'd say more of in a year. At least a year, but 80-20 overall in life. So I went into my dark days for 2 years, then I went sober for 2 years. Balance, okay, that's 50-50. I had to pull myself out. If you're really addicted, you got to snap back all the way the other way until your addictions dissipate, and then you can come back and find your balance. If I was still addicted to partying and staying out all night and I try to find a balance of health and fun, I would overlap into 20% over 80%. I'd be gone. I'd be gone. Yep. EA about to tap in early though. It don't matter when you do it, just do it yourself. We just do it because some people can't even do it without community. Now, my theory is I go out once a week, every month. Not every week. Sometimes I be working, but at most once a week, right? At most I go out once a week, self-chooses in the building. And then I go on vacation, and then I work 28 days straight because I work on the weekends from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. I sleep at 2 a.m. I wake up at 8 a.m. on those days. On the weekends I'm working, so I work 28 days straight, then I vacation for 4 days. On vacation, I be 20% every day. So now let's do the math. 4 days or 1 day's travel home. So 3 days, vacation, touchdown, 2 days there, on the way back, traveling back, usually just sleep that whole day because I would be turned up the previous 3 days. Those 3 plus 1 day a week. That's 5 days a month. Okay? 5 days a month. Don't forget, 4 days a month is 14.2%. 5 days a month. I need a calculator. Somebody do the math. What's 5 divided by 30? It's probably under 20%. But even so, what do I do for work? I choose myself and I help people grow their mind. And I'm in the service industry on the weekend. I've been in the service industry since I was 8 years old. So I curate events, help people celebrate their growth, provide resources for growth, and then I provide resources for celebration. So 5 days a month, CYC, CD tattoos, turned up. But then 3 months a year, I do no. Thank you, EA. See? About 17% of the month, 5 days a week, okay? But even 3 days a year, I go without no toxins. So now, if it's 5 times 9, 45 days out of 365, because if it was, hold up now, 9 times 5, yeah, 45 days out of 52 weeks, 45 days out of 365, that's my percentage. And I bet you it's under 20%. And then if it's under 20%, then I still get a couple other days to slide in there. In case somebody comes celebrate with me. Somebody want to come visit. Then I might do 2 days, 1 month, 4 days. Might have a 7 month, 7 day, 20% month. But I got the 3 months of 30-day cleanses for the bounce back. That's what it means to get over it and get after it. That's what it means to put the systems in place. That's what it means to have recovery start with preventative action. Okay? So, you think about 5 days a month for 9 months, I'm outside. 20% fun. 3 months, we're not even talking about liquor. 8%, I'm way below, okay? Way below, but in the defense of devil's advocate, I'd be lit from brunch to dinner. So, I'm just saying, it's probably about 20%. Let me be honest. So, yeah, it is a lot of math. So, about 8%. So, that gives me a buffer. If you do these 30-day resets, one, it pulls your addiction back. It pulls your cravings down, eliminates and dissipates, resets your dopamine baseline. So then you don't crave it as much. So you don't eat it as often, which means you'll have less than the amount, you'll have less than 20% or even the desire to consume 20% if you do the break free, which gives you even more days. All right? So the challenges are important to contribute to your 80-20, but also your dopamine reset and to reset your immune system and your ability to not be dependent on sleeping meds, on caffeine, on all this basic stuff, ibuprofen even. Just try not to take that, but some of y'all are really in pain. Telling you, it's the balance. So, try it. That's gonna be my life for the rest of the year. I mean, the rest of my life. For real. I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna be? Next one gonna be September 15th to October 17th. Last year I did from Thanksgiving to Christmas. All the holidays this year. All the parties, yep. Can't eat none of it. Came in there with my Imperium. So, I was there. But then New Year's, I was lit. So, next one probably be January. And we're going to do January. I'll be back from Hawaii January 3rd. I'm going December 26th. January 3rd. So, probably do that. I'm going to need it after that. I'm going to need it after that. For real. Y'all know you know. So probably January 4th, February 4th. That'll be the next one, y'all. Then we do a spring cleaning. Easter to Mother's Day or something. It'll be good. Then we outside for the summer. Because summer be lit. I be outside when I almost said the N word. I be outside. When I be out, I be out. My people be like, man, I ain't drinking with your ass. I'm like, well, I ain't tell you to. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. What am I eating? I always do sweet potatoes, egg-goo-goos, salt, pepper with a vodka woo-woo. And then I just take a bunch of veggies, put them in the air fryer. And this is 7 salads in a shake. We're doing a Zoom if you want to learn more about this on Saturday. Find your balance, but first break free. Break free first. Don't be like, well, you can break free gradually. But if you're already drinking smoke every weekend, try breaking free for a weekend. If you drink caffeine every day, this is your time. I take pre-workout. It sucks for like a week trying to work out without freaking pre-workout, but I push through, and then all of a sudden by day like 6, I'm able to tap into my natural dopamine and adrenaline without the need of caffeine. But this is the whole importance of resetting your dopamine reset. But every time I do a challenge, it's easier to snap back. The first time it took like 10 days to tap into that internal energy without pre-workout because I had been doing it for 14 years. Second time took about 8 days. Last time took about a week. This time I'm hoping to probably take like 5 days to snap back into that natural energy flow after I begin working out. Usually it comes right after cardio. So we have energy reserves. That's the thing. The caffeine will only dissipate your fatigue. It only blocks it, just like pain pills. That's why you can't mask the symptoms. If you're tired, you don't take caffeine. That's just like taking ibuprofen because your leg hurts without doing any leg exercises. You're going to take it to surpass your sleep without doing any sleep foundational work. If you do the foundation work, you don't need caffeine. But I also like coffee too, And every time I find myself doing more pre-workout and coffee days, the farther I get away from the challenge. And when I come back to the challenge, I'm like, what are the other? And then one time I'll be like, shit, I only have 4 hours of sleep. Dang, I got to be up all day, coffee. And then I start justifying and then snap back. You need it. Got to have it. All right, y'all. I'm out. If you haven't gotten my book, you should get it.